Let us continue with our notes on page 72 for our section 6-4. And number 4, here it is. Higher order thinking. The dot plots below show the approximate distances players on two soccer teams had to travel to get to the soccer field for their game. Which measure of center, keep that in mind, it's asking for the measure of center, should be used to make a comparative inference about the distance traveled by players from each team. Use this measure of center to form a comparative inference. Now, when you're using graphs or dot plots, sometimes the visual itself will give you the best answer. For instance, if you look here, the lowest distance traveled for this team was 10, but the lowest traveled for this team was 25. The highest traveled for this team was 30, and the highest traveled for this team is 45. But if we look at consistently how far more players had to travel, more players for the Parkview Panthers had to travel 20 miles, and more players on the Jackson Jaguars team had to travel 40 miles. So you might be able to make an inference here using mode. So let's use mode as our measure. We'll abbreviate Parkview Panthers as PP, and their mode was 20. We'll use JJ to abbreviate for the Jackson Jaguars, and their mode was 40. So now that I've got this data, we could probably infer that this was the home team and this was the away team. And we can also do a couple of other things. We can state that not only is it likely that Parkview Panthers is the home team, but the data supports that the players for the Jackson Jaguars had to consistently travel farther. And there you go.